Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Level M Diecast. More Greenlight action. Today we do have Hot Pursuit Series number 46. This is a case of 6, as is tradition on the channel. If I do get a chase in this case, I will crack it open as long as it's something that we collect. But pretty sure we're going to crack open all of these models in this case anyways. But, you know, when we do get a chase, we will crack it. Hopefully I don't get a chase. I would prefer not to get chases in Hot Pursuit, particularly, just because it kind of defeats the whole purpose of having a police car, you know, at least in my opinion. So we'll just go ahead and start from the top. We'll get these unboxed first, and then we'll go back and take a look at them. 2023 Chevy Tahoe Police Pursuit Vehicle. This is for New Hampshire, USA. Sorry about the crazy glare on there. We're pretty close to the camera, so sorry about that. But we're going to get this one cracked open. So no chase on that one to start with. Next one up, 2001 Jeep Cherokee. This is for Michigan, USA. This one looks average. Looks pretty average. We'll get that cracked open. Also not a chase. So far, so good. Oh, very, very, very nice. There is our 1990 Chevy Suburban K2500 Scottsdale. For, of course, New York City. It was inevitable that they'd be getting to more New York City stuff. One model that we do not collect on the channel, 1988 Ford LTD Ford Crown Victoria wagon. Probably won't crack that one open. That one's for Illinois, but that one is in the mix. Next one up, this one is your 1964 Harvester Scout half cab for, of course, the California Highway Patrol. Looks pretty cool. No topper on the back or nothing like that, which is very interesting looking. And then the last one in the mix. This one looks especially nice. 1947 Ford four-door for Los Angeles County Police. So no chases, no green lights, or no green machines or whatever. So that's good. We'll get the box out of here. We'll go ahead and we will start with that good old Ford four-door right there. This is the new style of blisters, just in case everybody was curious. So they are very, very, very thick. Oh man, they take a lot of effort to cut these blisters open now. I don't know if Greenlight's assuming that people are not going to open these, but most people that collect Greenlight do open them. So we'll get this cracked out of there. Plastic out of here. There is our Ford four-door for Los Angeles County. Does have some two-tone paint on there. I'm not a huge fan of how the paint ends in the front, right there on the nose of the headlights, or on the hood right there. It doesn't look all that great. I do like the little siren that they added on the fender. That looks pretty cool. The Los Angeles logo looks pretty cool, so they must have been using this logo for a really long time. Details in the back. There is the details. It does have, of course, a California plate on there, 93058. So that's pretty cool to see an actual plate number on there. Always like that. Looks pretty good. Base details on this one. This one is a little bit weird on that wheel. But there is your base detail. 721 is the number for this particular one. You can see the base is not level. Oh, man. Man, I can't win with Greenlight, can I? So if you guys watch me unbox Greenlight all the time, I have the worst luck as far as quality goes. You see the base is not attached correctly, so now the entire model is going to sit. Oh, man, that's really bad. That's really, really, really bad. So not sure how I can fix that, or if that's even fixable. But oh, and look at that, the bumper. There's supposed to be a rear bumper on this one, and the bumper broke off. That's not a big deal. That can be glued back on. That's not a big deal. But the base, nothing I can do about the base. So we're starting off on a really, really bad note. Really bad note. All right, next one up, 1964 Harvester Scout half cab for California Highway Patrol. Good old CHP. We get 2 Californias in this one particular mix. Man, super thick. Ugh. Of course, those scissors I have probably cut 2,000 clamshells. So they may be time to get new ones. So slide him out. Oop. Hopefully he doesn't have any broken parts. There is our California Highway Patrol Scout. Looks pretty good. It's got some steelies on the side. I like the tires. Tire detail looks pretty good. The deco looks pretty good as well. It's nice and crisp on the prints. It says Scout on the fender as well. There is a spare tire in the bed, which looks pretty decent. Plate details on there. Really nice to see plates coming back on some of these models. Of course, the Hot Pursuit models are always based on an actual unit, so they typically always have plate numbers on them. But this one looks pretty good. There's really nothing on this for quality issues to be a problem, but nice to see no quality issues as it is. $21.95 is the number for our International Scout. We'll throw that guy right there. All right, next one up, 2001 Jeep Cherokee. I haven't seen this casting for a little bit. It's been a little bit since this one was included in a particular series of some sort. I think the last time we've seen that is maybe in the Paramedics Series 1, which was quite a bit ago. So we'll slide this guy out. Of course, this guy for Michigan, USA. There is our Michigan Cherokee. It says Michigan State Police on it. I really like that wheel. I like that wheel design. It looks really, really good. It is specific for the Cherokee. One single red light on the top. Very, very Michigan for sure. Details on the front. Looks pretty good. Get that plate to focus a little bit. 6204 on the plate. Looks good. And then details in the back. Of course, it says State Police. Same plate number. Says Jeep. Little print on the side. I don't know if I can get that in there, but it says liter. Which is a very, very weird placard that the Cherokees have always had on there. 2940 is the number. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Nothing particularly fancy with it, but it's pretty good. No quality issues, which is always a good thing. All right, moving on to 1990 Chevy Suburban K2500 Scottsdale. Probably one of the coolest castings that Greenlight's come out with in quite some time. We've seen about... we're probably up to about a dozen decos on this particular model right here. And there's a couple hobby exclusives right around the corner as well. So who knows, you may even find that on the channel soon. So we'll get this out of there. Of course, it's for New York. They do everything New York. Greenlight is absolutely obsessed with New York. The wheels look pretty good. I like the Chevy hubcaps on there. They look good. A little white wall on the tires. Not the greatest print on the white wall, but they're not bad. 5295 is the unit number for this particular one. There is your NYC shield. It uses a pretty decent light bar on the top, which is probably era specific. Details on the front look good. Just the single headlight version. I like that. Because it's the 1990. It's a little bit newer. It's pretty much right at the end of the run of this big, huge square Suburban that they were producing back then. Details on the back look pretty decent as well. There's a bumper sticker on there. Some kind of reward for doing something. A little bit of red print on there. It says Chevy on it. It's a pretty good version. Take a look at the base deets right here. 7318 is the number. So it's a heavyweight too. And no, the hood doesn't open. I know it looks like the hood opens, but the hood does not open on that one at all. And then the last one up in the mix, 2023 Chevy Tahoe Police Pursuit Vehicle, one of my all-time, if not my all-time favorite Greenlight castings. I absolutely love this casting so much. And they've done about 24 different versions of the Tahoe already. So they went really hard in the paint with them right at the beginning, which is good. They did a lot of civilian versions. They did a lot of police versions. So nice little mix. Definitely more police than civilian. So there is the deco right there. Looks very, very good. This is State Trooper on there. I like the two-tone on the color here. It's like a satin gold. Looks really, really nice on the top. This one with the police pursuit vehicle wheels on it. Sometimes they have a little bit better wheels on there. Sometimes they use like the Z71 wheels. But you can tell these are really small. So those are deliberately used to be the smaller pursuit vehicle. The real Tahoe in real life actually sits a lot lower than this one, so they don't look as bad. But anyways, there is the plate details on the back. It says State Police 604 on the plate. The taillights are printed up. Looks good. There is the details on the other side, and just that shield right there. Looks pretty good. Department of Safety, it says on the bottom. And then your base deets. 5235 is the number for this particular Tahoe, which is very, very nice. We'll slide this guy in there just for completion purposes. Started off on a really bad note. That one is really messed up, but the rest of these have been perfectly fine. That is Greenlight Hot Pursuit Series number 46. Newest to drop. I haven't quite seen these in stores yet, but you can get them online. Go ahead and find out your favorite retailer. Until then, we'll see you later.